Have you ever heard of the hitchhiker who disappeared when the driver drove up to her house? The driver went up to the door only to be told that she died 10 years ago that very night.
Have you ever heard of the movie theater ghost that haunts the second row? They say if you sit in her seat, she pinches and pokes and whispers in your ear until you have to move.
Have you ever heard of the Headless Horseman? No. No. No, I've never heard of him. You've never heard of the Headless Horseman?
Of his horse?
Of his midnight rides through Sleepy Hollow? No.
You've never heard of Ichabod Crane?
How he went missing one night?
And was never seen again?
No.
Oh. Well, aren't you gonna tell me? The legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Beware, beware, the Headless Horseman.
Ichabod Crane, never seen again.
Ichabod Crane, there's no reason, no way to explain. One night the Headless Horseman came, never seen again was Ichabod Crane.
How are you enjoying our part of the world, Mr. Crane?
Very well, Mrs. Coulson, very well indeed.
Do you think you'll enjoy teaching our children?
Most certainly. Wherever I go, I'm extremely fulfilled in my teaching endeavors. And the students always behold in their gratitude what they glean through my inspiration.
I see.
Have you guys seen the new school teacher?
He's rather funny looking.
I think he looks just fine.
I hear he's very strict.
I hope he's not too strict.
He dances funny. He looks like a scarecrow.
He's better than the country bumpkins we have around here. He's a gentleman.
I hear he's very well read. He's read several books through and through.
You see, he'll fit in quite well around here.
You dance very well, Mr. Crane.
Thank you. I believe that as a schoolmaster, it is my duty to be fluent in as many community pastimes as possible. I'll be taking you up to the choir straight away.
Will you?
Of course, my singing voice is exemplary, but do not think I am a soft touch, Mrs. Coulson.
No.
Light on my foot most certainly, and a splendid dancer I may be, but I believe in the old saying, spare the rod, spoil the child. We do not want our children spoiled, do we?
Look, I told you, nothing happens until Brom Bones crosses the threshold.
Everyone always waits for you to ride, Brom.
They were probably standing like statues. Probably not even moving. Probably not even
Idiots!
What?
Brom is so handsome. He has the manners of a wounded bear.
He's been courting Katrina Van Tassel since the summer.
She hasn't been seen with anyone else.
No, I heard Brom scared off every boy in the valley.
I heard he said he'd pummel anyone else who tried to court Katrina.
What if someone else asks Katrina to dance tonight?
Maybe the school teacher will.
Brom won't like it if someone gets in the way.
The school teacher doesn't stand a chance. How do you know?
Ooh, there might be a fight tonight.
Let's get a good seat.
Mr. Crane, how are you enjoying our part of the world, Mr. Crane?
Very well indeed, Mr. Van Tassel. I'm quite taking care of our little families in the area. I stay with the Clausens this coming week and on to the Van Houstons.
I heard you helped mend Miss Clausen's fence yesterday afternoon.
Huh. Anything I can do to be of assistance. One is to be grateful to one's lodgers. And I must thank you for including me this evening. Your home is so spacious. It's situated in a prosperous little nook. It is quite charming.
Very well, Mr. Crane.
Miss Van Tassel, I'm having a splendid evening.
Have you met my daughter, Katrine? This is Mr. Crane, the new schoolmaster. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Crane.
Wow, we're just telling your father how spacious the land is here, and vast and abundant. Oh, whoever wins the heart of your daughter, Mr. Van Tassel, will be very lucky indeed. For Katrine is such a sweet girl. That's what I meant. Miss Van Tassel, may I have the pleasure of this dance?
I would be delighted.
Mary, look! Oh my gosh, she is dancing with him. Maybe she's just being polite. Look at Brom's face!
Hey, Brom, who's that dancing with Katrina?
Who is that pipsqueak?
It's the new schoolmaster.
I'll pummel him.
You can't pummel him, Brom.
Why not?
Because you just can't.
Fine.
His name is Ichabod Crane.
He's the only person in Sleepy Hollow that's smarter than the parson.
Idiot!
What?
Ichabod Crane. We'll see about Ichabod Crane.
Who is that young man in the corner over there? He's staring at us with just a glowering eye.
Oh, that's just Brom Van Brunt. He doesn't think anyone should talk to me. He beats up any boy who tries.
Oh, does he? Well, I shouldn't want to get in his way then.
Ichabod Crane, well aware of what he could gain.
If Katrina's hand he could obtain,
Ichabod Crane.
a plan came to Ichabod's mind, a plan to beat Brom and all his kind.
Words work wonders when combined. In Katrina's ear, words intertwined.
Oh, he's very well humored though, and very skilled with horses. Brom is known for having the fastest horse in all of the country.
The fastest horse, you say? What a shame.
What do you mean?
No, it's just something I heard. I shouldn't want to trouble you with it, Miss Van Tassel.
Please, call me Katrina.
Only if you call me Ichabod.
Well, what did you hear about Brom, Ichabod?
Only that he beats his horse.
No!
That's how he gets to go so fast.
Oh, that's awful. I've never heard that.
It's an awful thing to do, and he strongly smells of a stable. A young lady like you should never be exposed to such boorish odors.
Are you sure I can't beat up a school teacher?
I'm afraid not.
I have to do something. He's danced 4 dances with her tonight.
But you don't like to dance, you say it all the time. You say, I'd rather have 2 hot pokers jabbed into the soles of my feet than have to dance.
Idiots! I'm putting an end to this.
No pummeling.
Good evening, Miss Katrina.
Good evening, Brom.
May I have the pleasure of escorting you from the dance tonight?
Actually, I have the favor of Miss Van Tassel's arm tonight.
Perhaps another time.
Well, how about a horse ride tomorrow afternoon?
I was gonna ask you. You're on the choir, you're not?
Yes, of course.
I'll give you free singing lessons. I can tell by just the way you look that you have the most pleasant voice. So tomorrow then, if you don't have anything else planned.
I would be delighted.
Shall we go then?
Brom, what happened?
I'll get that pipsqueak. If it's the last thing I'll do, I'll get him.
Katrina Van Tassel's being escorted by the school teacher tonight.
Again?
This is going to be the 3rd dance this fall. He's been hanging out in the Van Tassel farm a lot lately.
I heard that he's been giving Katrina private singing lessons.
I don't know.
You think he's courting Katrina?
I hear Brom Bolta's horse is never seen at Katrina's fence anymore.
Well, serves him right. You act like an animal and you don't get the girl.
5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I need with him, and we'll settle this like men.
We're doing pretty good, though. We stopped up the chimney at the new schoolhouse.
And turned the room topsy-turvy in the middle of the night.
5 minutes is all I need with him to fold him in 2 and put him on the shelf. Look at him.
Look at him.
He looks so smug.
He does not look happy.
Everyone knows it should be you courting Katrina instead of him.
Mr. Crane looks so smart.
I wonder what he thinks about.
Only smart things, I'm sure.
Land, land, land! Oh, the day gets closer and closer. That all this land will be mine. Certainly, there's a firm possibility that I'll be Lord of all this scene of luxury and splendor. This is my 3rd dance with Katrina this fall, and I'm with her every second day with lessons. Surely Brom Bone's just a speck on the landscape. The landscape will soon be mine.
I bet if you can look into his head, you'd see all the smart things he's thinking about.
Shall we have another dance, my dear?
Oh, perhaps another time.
Oh, well, be waiting right here, ever so patiently.
My friends, before we partake in our dance tonight, shall we say a tale or two? A ghost tale or two?
Do you know any ghost stories, Mr. Crane?
No, yes indeed. I have many tales up my sleeve. I'm fully aware of this variety of bonanza of anecdotes, allegories, and accounts with respect to nature.
Do ghost stories scare you, Mr. Crane?
Oh, the truth of it is, why no, my dear, ghost stories don't frighten me at all. And why should they? They're only stories. Stories after all, aren't they? Actually, I invite them. No stories too gory or gruesome for my taste. Not at all.
Oh, what is it, Brom?
Oh, what are you all hoeing for?
Idiots! Did you not hear what the school teacher just said?
He just said he's not afraid of ghost stories.
Yeah, that's what he said, but
Isn't that what you asked him?
Well,
No, don't do it. I'll do it. Ow!
that's what he said, but that's not what he meant. I bet he's actually scared of ghost stories. I bet. When it's dark out and there's no lights on and he's walking all alone on the path, he's really scared.
so what are you going to do about it, Brom?
Now, who will be the first? Who has a tale to tell of haunted fields, haunted books, haunted houses, haunted streets?
What of the woman in white?
Now there's someone who's a poor dear.
In a frosty winter night, you can hear the woman in white.
Oh, I know this one. Apparently, the woman in white froze to death one winter night.
How tragic! Ooh, a shiver down my spine.
Hold. We can't tell hollow stories without the most famous of them all.
The Headless Horseman!
In the oak trees by the grapevines.
Never stop at midnight.
Never,
And if you're caught out before the clock strikes 12,
Never look behind you.
never,
Never look back if you hear the horse's hoof.
or feel his hot breath on your neck, or hear the snort of the goblin steed. This is the ride of the Headless Horseman!
headless.
And night after night after night,
The headless horseman rides through the hollow.
and night after night after night,
He searches the battleground for his lost head.
and night after night after night,
Every night he rides.
rides from graveyard to battle and back again.
Fast and furious on his steed.
Till he returns to the churchyard.
And descends into the ground till the break of dawn.
He's 7 feet tall, with a flaming black cape,
With a haunting laugh.
With haunting eyes.
Beware, beware the headless horseman.
I have a story to tell. I've tangled with the horseman myself. Would you like to hear of my adventure?
Well, yes, of course.
One dark night I did ride from the village going home. And on my left-hand side, the horseman overtook. I see the bridge up ahead. That means the end is near. I make it first. I turn to see. A clap of thunder, a shriek, a howl! And the horseman vanished to the sky. So do not scoff at horseman tales, especially when there are no doors. It won't be a laughing matter when the next head he wears is yours!
Friends, my friends, the hour grows thin. It's time for us to depart.
Did that story scare you, Mr. Crane?
What? No, of
It
course
sure
not.
scared me.
Oh, those were all wonderful stories. Next time, I'll tell you all a hair-raising tale from Connecticut. Next time. Oh, excuse me, girls. Miss Van Tassel, running off so soon.
I live here.
Oh, right you are. You live here. We're just saying how expansive this house is. And there's so many places to go or so many places to hide if you wanted to.
I suppose. Good night, Mr. Crane.
Shall I see you tomorrow then for some singing lessons? It
Oh.
just troubles me no more to go here to the farm. I enjoy it ever so much. Same time then.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think I'm interested in singing lessons anymore. Thank you, Mr. Crane.
What?
How I've enjoyed our singing lessons, and you've been ever so kind to me, but I'm gonna take up quilting.
What?
I'm sure I'll see you at the next dance. Good night, Mr. Crane.
What? 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 Richie? And what about the land? No! Oh!
Is something the matter, Mr. Crane?
No, nothing indeed. Everything is just fine. Excuse me, I must get to my horse.
Goodbye, Mr. School Teacher. Have a nice ride home. Away from the light, Ichabod rides. Away from the dance with his wounded pride. Alone on a path, a man on his horse. Alone on a pass, he should change his course.